Hi guys. So I was at the yarn store the other day and I picked up these 2 balls of recycled merino. I went digging around in my stash and I found these 2 balls of wool and this really pretty green alpaca. And I think they're gonna look great with these 2 colors here, but I still felt like something was missing. So I pulled out the drop spindle and I made this. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I'm really proud of it. And I think adding in some handspun is really gonna motivate me to actually make something with this color palette. So if you've seen my project inspo video, you'll know I've been wanting to make a pair of knit shorts. This video is going to be about knit shorts. First order of business is going to be picking up some more of this yarn. This is just Drops Alaska. I need a little bit more of this because I would like to use it for the ribbing, but I don't have enough to do a fold over waistband. So let's go to the yarn store. So it's been a couple of days, but I managed to finish up the waistband on Friday, which means it's time to start setting up the increases and knitting the body of the shorts. Originally I wanted to do a fold over waistband so that I could put some elastic inside it, but I'm realizing that this yarn is maybe a little bit too thick for that. So I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to leave it how it is now, and I'll figure out the elastic situation after I've knitted the main body of the shorts. So like it says in the title of this video, I'm not going to be following a pattern for these, but I am going to be basing what I'm doing off Kate Beese's video on knit shorts. In her video, she talks all about calculating how many stitches to cast on based on a gauge swatch. So definitely check it out if you'd like to knit a pair of shorts for yourself. For my waistband, I ended up casting on 169 stitches, and that became 168 when I joined in the round. So that's how big my waistband is. Obviously it's going to be different depending on the yarn and needles you're using. I'm using 4mm needles and this Drops Alaska yarn.
Consider being happy for me.
So I've been knitting for the last hour or 2, and I've been increasing on either side of the 2 stitch markers. There's like a line down the middle, and then the increases are sort of pointing it outwards, and that's what's going to create the crotch. So there's going to be a leg on either side of the stitch markers. I haven't gotten much done because this is taking forever. I'm using 4mm needles and DK weight yarn, so this is going to take me a while. But we're gonna go out and get some lunch, and then I'll come back and knit a bit more.
I hate the water rat.
I actually kind of like it.
So I've had a pretty late start to the day. It's nearly midday now. But I'm at the university and my plan is just to knit all day. Oscar's here as well, so I'm just going to be sitting with him while I knit, and he's going to be working on some math and I'm going to be knitting shorts. It is almost 6 o'clock, and Oscar and I just got home from the university. They're almost long enough for me to split them off into the 2 legs. Here's how they're looking close up. I'm really happy with how they're coming out. It's been really nice working with the handspun yarn. I'm going to keep working on these while we hang out and make dinner tonight. I don't have anything I need to do tomorrow other than going to Danish class, so probably tomorrow will be a lot of the same. 1:15 on Tuesday, and I haven't gotten that much done since I last checked in with you guys. I've just been feeling really unmotivated, and it's affecting my ability to create. I try to keep things light on this channel because I worry that people will find it annoying or they just won't care. But I have a diagnosis of bipolar disorder, so I do get down sometimes for no reason. And I am medicated for it, but it doesn't always help. So today is just one of those days where it's not helping a lot. I'm knitting, and the knitting is fine, but I'm just feeling a little sad. Anyways, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go make some lunch, and when I come back, I'm gonna keep on knitting. Hopefully I'll be able to knit enough that I can cast on for the crotch and start knitting one of the legs. And then later on, I'm supposed to go to Danish class. I didn't go at all last week, so I think I have to go today. So remember how earlier I said I wasn't doing so hot? Well, I just got off the phone with Oscar, where I was crying. And, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should maybe talk about it a little bit. He said I need to remember to relax, because it's not that I'm not working hard enough or that the quality of my work isn't good enough. It's just that I need to be patient and stop giving myself such a hard time, because I think that most of you guys enjoy watching these videos. Sorry to be a bummer. I just wanted to keep it real, because I think that's important. And if you also suffer from mental health problems, you're not alone. Now that I'm finished crying, I'm just gonna keep knitting, and hopefully I'll be able to split off for the legs soon. So I can't tell whether my brain is just messing with me because a part of me wants this to be over, or whether it's time to start splitting off into the two legs. This is kind of reaching the length that I would like it to reach here. And if I pull this down here, it does actually stretch down to where my butthole is, which is kind of where I need it to be. So I'm thinking I just need to cast on as many stitches as it takes to get from here to here, and then I can start knitting the legs. So it's Thursday. I didn't film much yesterday because I was still kind of going through a mental health moment, but I have a surprise for you. I've almost finished the entire first leg. So all there's left to do now is to finish up the ribbing on this first leg, and then I can go ahead and start knitting the second one. I got most of this done yesterday. We went over to my husband's family's place and we just hung out and watched TV, and I knitted while we were doing that. And it was nice to just take a moment to sort of reset. So just to recap what I did, because I did deviate from KAIT'S video a little bit. I knit increase rows until when I tried the shorts on, they were long enough in the back to reach my butthole. And then I put the shorts on and measured the distance from the first stitch marker to the second stitch marker using a tape measure, and did a little bit of math based on the gauge of the body of my shorts to figure out how many stitches to cast on for the crotch. Then I knit until I felt like they were long enough, and I started doing a little bit of ribbing here. I'm not sure how long I want the ribbing to be, but I do think I want it a little bit longer than this. So I'm gonna keep knitting rib, and then I'm gonna cast off, and yeah, I'll start on the other leg.
You should get another box that says subscribe to this channel. So click that, do it, please.
I just finished casting off the shorts using Jenny's interlock bind off. Now I'm gonna go out to get something to eat, and probably I'm gonna work outside for a little bit. finished the shorts on Friday. It's Sunday now, and I'm ready to show you guys how they're looking. I'm really happy with how they came out. I think the colors look great together, and it was really fun using some of my handspun yarn. I kind of wish I'd used more of it throughout the body of the shorts, but I didn't have a lot of it, and I didn't want to spin more. I just wanted to focus on knitting the shorts, so there's only a tiny bit of handspun in them, but I think it makes them look really cool. The one thing that I can say I would have done differently in retrospect is that I would have knitted more increase rows. I don't know if it's because of the shape of my body or if this is just how they look when you do it the way I did them, but they sit a little bit weird in the front. I was trying to avoid having it like bunch up and create like a camel toe kind of thing. And instead I got this like weird bunching. It's like the opposite of a camel toe. It's like there's too much fabric in the area, but I think it looks alright, so I'm probably still gonna wear these. It's just something to keep in mind if you want to make shorts like these as well. I would definitely recommend following Kate's tutorial to a T. Her shorts came out great. I was just feeling lazy and I didn't think it would change the look of the shorts too much, but it did, so next time I make them, I'm gonna be more careful with that. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys had fun watching it. I had a lot of fun making these shorts and filming the video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and leave a comment if you want to. I really enjoy reading through all of your guys' comments on my videos. If you're not already, I would love it if you subscribed so that you can hang out with me every week. And follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see updates on what else I'm working on. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!